Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a late Sunday night video, right here on the official Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel, and my other channels are all down below in the description box, otherwise known as my pants. So, subscribe to those channels. We are getting close to 750 subscribers. Kind of over the cusp of 730 subscribers right now, so about 20 away. Hopefully we'll get there by Easter. We got about 6 weeks left. Gonna get a little close, but we'll see what happens with that. And then after we hit 750, we're on a road to 1,000, which we probably won't hit till probably next year or 2 years from now. Who knows? But hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video if you like. You don't have to, but if you want to, do it. But don't leave stupid comments. You are going to get sent to the Shadow Realm. You'll be blocked. And Satan will eat your stinking soul. So please don't do that. Be respectful or get out. And go fuck yourself. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all notifications for a whole lot more. Because if you don't hit the bell, you miss a lot, and you're pretty much SOL. And you better know what that means by now, because if not, you need to get hit with a barbed wire exploding bat. That's that. And that rhymes. But I digress. So all you gotta do is hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. If you like the video, thumbs up. Get straight up to Wahoo, because that's where it belongs. And don't forget to subscribe to my channels and all that other good shit I mentioned before. But if you're brand new here for the very first time, you've never seen my channel before in your life, and you like what you see, you want more of it, then hit that bell, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my other channels, lots of content on those channels as well. And tell your friends to sub as well. And as we say in the business, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab that cold one, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You don't, go fuck yourself. Go back to your dead channel that nobody gives two fucks about, or go to somebody else's channel. That's all I gotta say about that. And we move on. Alright, hope everybody had a great Sunday, the unofficial first weekend of March, and cold here in the Northeast, but it's going to be going up like my dick in your mom's ass over the next couple days. Going to get about 55 by Wednesday or Thursday. Going to get a little bit of rain, and then I think we're getting something on the weekend. Not fun, but it's going to go like up and down like my dick in your mom's ass as well. So the first official week of March begins. We gotta turn the clock forward. That's forward. Next Sunday at 2 o'clock in the morning, on Saturday, I should say, not Sunday. Saturday morning at 2 a.m. will be 3 o'clock, so we lose an hour of sleep. So, not fun, but, you know. But the sun will be going down like around 7:30, 7-ish. And then dark by 7:30. As we go from March all the way to July. Gonna be like 9 o'clock here in the Northeast when the sun goes down. It's gonna be great. You can stay out all fucking day. And pretty much come home, have your sensible dinner, and then go out at night if you're on the weekend, but not on the weekdays, but unless you have a concert or some shit like that, but it is what it is. But hope all you have a great week this week. And if not, well, too bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Got a couple of videos to do before I hit the bed. And then, got a busy week this week. Busy. And, I will be getting my Raw review up tomorrow. TNA tomorrow. I will be doing AEW Dynamite and Collision after this. So, pre-record that after this. And then go to bed. So, those will be up probably in the early morning, so you can go watch that. And then sometime tomorrow, probably like tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, I'll be doing my TNA Ring of Honor review, getting you ready for Monday Night Raw on Netflix. That's going to be a very interesting Raw and SmackDown this week. The aftermath of the Elimination Chamber. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're going to hear from CENA this week, but we might hear from Cody! That crybaby bitch. And we'll see. But I think tomorrow we're going to hear from a certain woman named Jade Cargill. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But like I said, I'll get the TNA Ring of Honor review tomorrow. Also, we'll get Raw tomorrow. NXT, I'm hoping to get up on Tuesday. And then pretty much the rest of the week is kind of up and down. So, but I will be getting my reviews up. My Dynamite review, TNA Ring of Honor for this coming Thursday. SmackDown. And then we'll talk about a little bit of Collision this coming Saturday night. And then Revolution predictions sometime on Saturday night or Sunday. Or probably Saturday night, because they'll add like 6,000 matches on Collision this Saturday. And then we'll get the full card, and I'll do the review, and maybe just maybe, if I can, get the Revolution predictions up next Sunday, because I might be doing some stuff early on Sunday, and then I'll hopefully be back from my errands on Sunday to watch Revolution. But we'll see what happens with that. My work schedule is getting a little bit hectic right now over pretty much the next 2 weeks. So the videos will be coming in a little bit late and might not come at all. So. But I'll let you know on my community tab, and that's that. Alright, enough about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Sunday night, on video number 1 of 2, let's talk about the Elimination Chamber. This is not a review, we're just going to give you some thoughts, you understand? Thoughts off the top of the dome about the Elimination Chamber last night. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, we had Mitchell Cole, Pat McAfee, and Bad News Reed Bennett. But I'm afraid I got some bad news for you, Michael Cole. And that's that. But coming into the Elimination Chamber, there was lots of questions. Lots of questions. Who's gonna win the women's chamber? Who's gonna face Mommy Rhea Ripley or Io at Mania for the Raw Women's Championship? We'll see what happens with. We're gonna see what happens with that. We had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Oi. They went to war. We had that. We had Trish Stratus in her hometown of Toronto, teaming up with Tiffany Time. Daddy! Not now. And going up against Nia, Jax and Candice LeRae. And in our main event, in the main event match, we had the men's chamber. That had a lot of questions. Can CENA get to the main event for the final time of Mania? Don't know. Could be Punk. Could be Logan Paul. Drew. Poppy. Seth. And we'll see what happens with that. And then the final segment, will Cody Rhodes sell his soul to Dwayne, the final boss? So that was the main focus, was the final segment with Cody and The Rock. But we'll get to that in a minute. But we did start off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which had Naomi, Bayley. Give me a hug. So Naomi, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, or Roxy, Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair is Bianca Belair. And who else was in that match? And Liv Morgan. So it starts off with Naomi and Liv, but before that match even starts, we get the music of Jade Cargill, and she came out, she was looking good, and that black, whatever thing she was wearing, basically almost nothing, which not a bad thing, she comes out with a purpose. She was ready to go right after Liv Morgan. Because the whole thing, oh, Liv and Raquel beat up Jade. And Liv and Raquel like, no, we never did it. If we did it, we would have said something at least. But anyway, Jade gets into the chamber, and Liv's like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Ah! And Jade's like, you son of a bitch. And she was about to go after her, but then she makes a beeline for Naomi and beats the fuck out of her. I mean, legit fucked her up. And Bianca, you saw Naomi when Jade came out. She looked behind her to Bianca like, what the fuck? They knew something was up, because they did it. Really, I think Bianca set up Naomi for Jade to beat the fuck out of her. I think tomorrow night on Raw, we're gonna get Bianca Belair exposed as the culprit. And I think maybe Bianca would do like a Hunter HBK from like I forgot what year that was. I think it was 2006, 2008, somewhere like that. You're damn right it was me, Sean. I did it, Sean. So I think they're going to do something like that. And Bianca's finally going to turn heel. Like she was back in NXT. So we get heel Bianca going up against Jade. Because pretty much Naomi is done. She got fucked up. Thrown into the pods. Into the plexiglass. And then she's trying to crawl out, because obviously she was not going to win. She was going to get eliminated first, like she did, like, a previous time or so. But anyway, and, the referees and people trying to get Jade away, and, and then other people open up the cage, and then Naomi starts to crawl out. And then Jade just basically makes a beeline for the door, and then takes the door. BAM! Ah! And Naomi is pretty much out for a significant amount of time. Damn. So, everybody's like, Jade got her revenge on Naomi. Naomi did it. She did it. Yes, she did. I'm the greatest. I told you so. No. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people, said Naomi. I said, nope, it's not Naomi. It is Bianca. I said it from the beginning. I thought it was going to be Charlotte, then I was like, maybe it might not. It's like, I think it's Bianca. And I'm going to be right. Chopping myself on that one. So, we're gonna get the exposing probably tomorrow. I think we're going to get it tomorrow. It should be tomorrow, but... Because then you build up for the next 5 weeks. Jade and Bianca just wanting to kill each other. You hogged my spotlight! That's why I attacked you! That's really what it is. Bianca got so frustrated that Jade was taking her spotlight, and Bianca's like, well, fuck you, I don't need you. Psh. Attacks her, lays her out for like a month or two. And then, since Bianca and Naomi are friends, Naomi's like, oh, I'll take your spot. And Jade beats up Naomi, and Bianca puts Naomi, in harm's way because she's the sacrificial lamb. But like I said, I think we're gonna get extra footage. Where Jade's like, I have extra footage, or Bianca's like, I have footage. It's like they're gonna show us like it wasn't Naomi, something like that, and then they're gonna do that pixelated thing with Hunter and Sean, and then it's gonna be pixelated. We see Bianca Belair. I can't believe she did that. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna get that tomorrow. So, all right, so Naomi is gone, and pretty much the rest of the match was great. We get down to Liv Morgan and Bianca. Roxy had a pretty good performance. I was hoping she'd win. Nope. I think she got beat by, I think she got beat by Bianca. Then it's down to Bianca and Liv. And I was like, well, whoever wins is probably going to lose to Mommy anyway, or Io. But in the end, Bianca uses her Super CENA strength, gets the win over Liv. She wins the chamber match and goes on to WrestleMania to face either Mommy Rhea Ripley or my third amazingly hot Asian wife. That's Io Sky. And we'll find that out tomorrow on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. But I think that match is going to end in chicanery. I mean, we'll see. I would love to see Bianca, Io, and Rhea go at it, with Bianca not winning. I'd rather have Io pin both of them, but I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. They could go with Bianca beating Rhea to win back the title, but I doubt that. I doubt that because you can't do Bianca and Jade now at Mania, which sucks. So I would probably either do a Fatal 4-Way, put Jade in that match. Jade could possibly win the title, or maybe you do Jade and Bianca on either night 1 or night 2. Probably on night 2. So that sells more tickets. That's what I would do. I would put that on night 2 so Bianca goes both nights. So if she does win the title on, let's say, night 1, then she defends against Jade night 2, and then proceeds to lose the belt to Jade. She'll be like a one-day champ. Bye! Jade will be the champ by the end of Mania, and have a nice, long run with it, like she had with the TBS title when she was in AEW. 60 straight wins, until she met Chris Statlander. Well, people, Chris Statlander beats her streak. But I digress on that. So we could get something like that. But we move on. Alright, then we go to Trish Stratus in a Maple Leafs outfit, of course. Looking great. Giving me that Stratusfaction. Speaking of Stratusfaction, her tag team partner is the SmackDown Women's Champion. It's Tiffy time! Daddy! Yes. I won! With Trish! I know. I saw it. Are you proud of me? Yes, very proud of you. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Yeah, I'll get you something at the mall later, okay? Oh, great, cool. Bye! Okay. Yeah. That's my girl. Tiffy time. Alright, so they take on Nia, Jax, and Candice LeRae. It's a pretty back and forth match. But we get near the end, and Trish hits a Super Stratusfaction on Nia. And I think Trish got the win. I think Trish got the win over, I don't think it was over Nia. I think it was over Candice LeRae, because Candice came back and blah, 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 blah. But Tiffy and Trish get the win over Nia, Jax, and Candice LeRae. So, alright, so Tiff looked great, as always. Now she's on a collision course with Horseface Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship over the next 6 weeks. See how that plays out on SmackDown this Friday night from the great city that, well, not the great city, from the filthy city that is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home of the Filthies, the Flyers, and the 76ers. And home of ECW. That's the only good thing about Philly. But I digress. We'll be in tomorrow. Raw will be in mean. Woo! Back out Buffalo, New York team. So they'll be in Buffalo tomorrow. NXT will. Where is NXT going to be? I think NXT's back at the Performance Center tomorrow, or the CWC tomorrow. And then the following week, Raw will be in MSG. And Raw will be in MSG. NXT Roadblock will be downstairs in the theater, or upstairs, downstairs, wherever it is. They'll be at the theater at MSG on Tuesday for Roadblock. That's gonna be epic. I don't know what Dynamite is at the aftermath of Revolution, and then SmackDown. I don't even know what SmackDown would be. Well, SmackDown after Philly, they'll probably be probably still on the East Coast. I think they'll be in Boston or Rhode Island. I think they'll be in Rhode Island. I think somewhere around that area. And then they're going to go on a European tour. And Roman will be back on the final 2 March episodes, March 21st and 28th. That's going to be in Italy, and I forget where the other one is. I think it's in Spain or somewhere. But yeah, Roman will be back at the end of the month, so we will acknowledge him. Well, we will, here in the States, we'll acknowledge him on our computer screens, or laptops, or cell phones, or wherever we're going to watch it from. And then in Bologna, Italy, Bologna, Italy, it's Bologna, but we say Bologna. But in Italy, you great people in Italy will feast your eyes, no pun intended, on the tribal chief, and the following week too. So, Roman will come back, probably to hype up Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk, and Roman will be in there to try to get revenge on, pretty much revenge on Seth Rollins. But, you know, they were teasing CM Punk and Logan Paul, because, well, it's probably going to be CM Punk and Seth Rollins, because, I'm going to go ahead a little bit. CM Punk got eliminated thanks to Seth Rollins, as Seth Rollins got eliminated by Punk with the GTS. And then, as CENA and Punk were going at it, Punk gets to the ropes after a STF, and Seth, who is getting out of the chamber, and there's no DQ in the chamber, he comes out and stomps the crap out of Punk on the chamber floor, and then Cena hits the AA and pins Punk 1, 2, 3 to win the chamber. He will go to WrestleMania and face Cody, and we'll talk about that with the aftermath of that in a little bit. But let's get to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn Steen Generico Part 9,455,699. This was probably the match of the night for me, because the first 2 matches sucked. I mean, the women's chamber was alright. I knew Bianca was probably going to win. I was hoping Roxy, but obviously not. So, we got that. But in any case, the women's tag team match was meh. Then we get to Kevin Owens and Generico. Felt like Ring of Honor all over again. They used ladders, they used chairs, they used tables. Oh my! Then they started getting a little bit more hardcore than hardcore. A little bit of barbed wire. We got barbed wire chairs. Sammy has a blue thunder bomb on Kevin on the barbed wire chairs. Ow! Then they go in the crowd, and I think Kevin put Sammy through like a concession stand, a table with like concessions and shit on it. It was like nasty shit. Then they go to ringside. Kevin's trying for the Fisherman's Buster suplex through the table in the ring. Couldn't get it. Obviously, Sammy put him through it later on. And then there was stacked tables on the outside. And Kevin was trying to get him for that superplex. And then Sammy got out of it. And Kevin went underneath and just basically launched Sammy into the air. He flippy-dippity-doos through the double tables. That was nasty. And then Sammy's basically getting like shit beat out of him. And then we have like Jason Jordan, Petey Williams, some referees. I'm like, what is this? It's unsanctioned. And they say, stop the goddamn match. And then Michael goes like, for the love of God, end the match. I'm like, shut up, Cole. And eventually the match continues on. You know, they use the barbed wire. Kevin still kicks out of that shit. And, he just annihilates Generico. I think it was that spot when he goes through those double tables. Everybody comes out, and then they go, nope, that's it. The match ends. Kevin Owens wins via referee stoppage, which I think was dumb. And then, pretty much Sammy gets, is being stretchered out. He had to be rushed to the hospital, because he probably got fucked up bad. So Kevin's all celebrating. He's like, yeah, I got rid of Generico again. So he's heading up the back, and then we hear the music of Randy Orton, and it's not this voice. I hear voices in my head. You know, I hear them, everything. So Randy Orton's back. Kevin's looks like he's seen a ghost. They get in the ring, and Randy starts beating the crap out of Kevin. And then referees and security guards come out. These poor fucking security guards, once again, they can't do shit. Randy's beating on Kevin for a while. He's about to go for the punt kick, and then he gets blocked by these fucking security guards. And then basically all the security guards gets a Gilmore cutter for their troubles. You get a Gilmore cutter. You get a Gilmore cutter. You get a Gilmore cutter. Bang! It's Gilmore Palooza in the ring. Randy's fucking everybody up. And then, pretty much Kevin gets out of dodge. And then, Randy gets on the top. He does his posing and everything. So that sets up WrestleMania 41. 41. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, they're going to beat the fuck out of each other. I think Randy will probably get his revenge, and Kevin will once again lose at Mania, even though he won last year's Mania with Sammy to beat the Usos to end their long tag team title reign. And that was that. And then Cody wins his stupid title from Roman, which has never happened, but that's another story for another time. What we got? We got that. Cheers. That's that. Gotta wet my whistle for a little bit because I'm losing my voice. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, but that match, clearly the match of the night. But we get to the men's chamber, which was great. We had Drew McIntyre, Seth freaking Rollins, Logan Paul, CM Punk, CENA, and Poppy Priest. See who faces Cody! Who got eliminated first in that match? I think Drew McIntyre got eliminated first, which sucked. Pissed me off. I had Drew to win. And I was like, alright, Drew's not going to win. Now I gotta have Punk. Alright, so Poppy gets eliminated next. Then Logan Paul eventually gets, the third man out. Then, like I said, Seth Rollins gets eliminated by Punk. Then it's down to Cena and Punk. They hug in the ring. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? They're hugging? I mean, it's been like, 14 years since, that epic Summer of Punk thing with Cena, of course. So, probably the last time we might see Cena and Punk fighting. I want one more one-on-one match, but, I mean, we might see that. Who knows? So, Punk's like, come on, bring it in, man. Hug it in, man. So, they hug, and everybody's like weirded out. Awkward! And then they go at it, and eventually, thanks to Seth hitting the curb stomp on the Elimination Chamber grate, the metal floor, Cena took advantage of that and pins Punk 1, 2, 3 to go to WrestleMania, back in the main event. Go for number 17 against Cody! MDK like Cody, you bitch. So we got that. And then the final segment, ladies and gentlemen, the Elimination Chamber starts to rise. Cody starts coming out. And we're going to see if Cody sells his soul to The Rock. Cena's still there for some odd reason. We're like, why are you here? Cena, go to the back. You don't have to worry about you for now. But Cena stays there. And pretty much, hugs Cody. He's like, hey, Cody! Blah, blah, blah. The Rock then comes out with Travis Scott. I don't know if he came out with a new theme song. So he comes out with Travis Scott. And Travis has some type of belt with him. I don't know if it's one of his replica belts. Blah, 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 blah. And Rock comes out with the Cody belt we saw on SmackDown. And they get in the ring, and basically Rock says, you know, well, Cody, are you ready to sell your soul to me? And, you know, he says a few other things, and then Cody, he's still kind of conflicted, and Cena says, like, don't do it! Don't do it! And basically, long story short, Cody says, I sold my soul in this ring and to the fans years ago. Fans like, yay! And then he's like, Rock, you can go fuck yourself. I'm like, oh, you did not just say that. You just said the magic word, Cody. And you see Cena in the background, you're like, yeah! That's right! Yeah, Cody, you the man! So, Rock's all like shook. He's like, oh, you're gonna embarrass Rock? And then Travis Scott's like looking in the corner, like, what the, you know, doing nothing in the corner. So Cody and Cena, you know, they shake hands, then they hug, and I'm like, is this gonna be the end? Like Rock gets embarrassed? No. Something's gonna happen. I know, it's like, something's gonna happen. Maybe, like, Cody picks up the mic and says, psych! Right? But then we see Cody and Cena hug, and Cena is looking directly at The Rock, and then you see Cena's face change. He's all happy. He's like, and then you see Rock go, right? And then Cena pulls back. He pats Cody on the shoulder. They break, and then Cena kicks Cody right in the fucking balls. So he finally turns heel. I marked the fuck out. I'm like, about fucking time! Fucking 13 years later. Because remember, the whole PG era thing, started really around 2000, really just started 2009, 10, whatever. But it took like a very long time for him to finally turn heel. He kicks Cody in the balls. And Michael was like, what'd you do that for? And he's like, of all people, this guy's gonna sell. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Cole. And then you see Rock like, and then Pat McAfee's like, he had a plan all along. I'm like, yep, Rock always has a plan B. Like, Hunter always has a plan B. And not that type of plan B with Steph. Hi, Steph. But, anyway. So then Cena picks up a pair of brass knucks, boom, right in the face. And then he starts ground pounding him with the brass knucks. Freaking Rock is all happy and shit. And then Cena's beating him up. And then he takes the Undisputed title, belt shot to the face. And then we see Cody. We can see Cody a little bladed. We didn't really see much of it, but we see Cody busted wide open. And then Cena's ready to do another belt shot to the head. And he's like, get up, Cody! And Cody's like, ugh. He's like, all disoriented. He gets up, boom, another belt shot to the head from Cena. Then he rips Cody's vest and shirt off. Then they kind of, I thought he was gonna put in the STFU. And Cena and Travis Scott basically holding Cody up. So it took a little while, and then you see Travis Scott just like legit, boom, right in the fucking face. I'm like, damn. Like, Travis Scott felt like Rodman almost. Felt like Rodzilla. Well, not so much when Hogan turned, but you didn't have Godzilla there, but in any case. So, yeah, Travis Scott, legit smacked the shit out of Cody. I had a laugh at that. And then Rock takes the the weight belt that says Cody's soul with the the date of the death of Dusty Rhodes, and starts whipping him like a government mule a couple times, and then Rock heals Cena, and now Travis Scott basically stand over a bloody, beaten Cody Rhodes, and then freaking Michael Cole's like, he says something, he's like, Rock had to do this shit. I mean, he lived legit shit. We had fuck and we had shit on a pay-per-view. That was great. And I'm like, Cole saying that, it's like, they had to put up to this shit. And then Wade Barrett, the man of reason, is like, it's like, you don't understand, Cole. If that was me on commentary, I'm like, Cole, shut up. Like, Cole, stop sucking up. It's like, you suck up, Cole. It's like, enjoy it. And I'll be like, it's about time. It's about freaking time, Cole. I would say, Cole, it's about time somebody shut Cody up. So that's that. Blah, 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 blah. Cena turns heel. They leave the ring. They start going up the ramp. And then we see Pat McAfee, Wade Barrett, and Michael Cole go in the ring to check Cody. Huh? Because Michael Cole's so like, Cody's ass. I don't know about that. I don't know. But that was, I didn't have Cena ever turning heel again. I thought he was going to go to Mania, win number 17 as a face, continue all the way to December as a face, and then retire as a face. But now, 10 some odd years later, he finally turned heel. Because he was heel to start, then when he became PG Cena, and rammed down our throats for like, basically 13, or about 10, 12, really 12 years, until he, like, stopped in, like, 2019, 2020. I was like, finally, he's gone. He's never coming back. He's going to be a part-timer. Then he announces his retirement tour. I don't think he's going to retire. He's going to come out on Raw, maybe Raw Monday night, or whenever he does come out to address this shit. I mean, not like at the press conference where he just came out, took the mic off, pipe bomb, dropped the mic. Didn't have to say one fucking word. Like, I don't need to talk to you. And all those poor kids, all those Make-A-Wish kids that John Cena made so many wishes for, oh boy, they're crying like little bitches right now. You know what Cena's thinking right now? Fuck them kids! Fuck you kids! Fuck you kids! I don't care about you kids! Or do like a Brock Lesnar. I don't feel a fuck about your kids! Well, no more Make-A-Wish stuff for John Cena anymore. That's out the window. I can't wait for his new merch to come out. The heel Cena merch to come out. And what his fit's gonna be. I mean, what his gear's gonna be. How is he gonna come out? Is he gonna come out in a suit? A suit and pants? Or is he gonna come out like Thugonomics Cena? I would love that. Like, he comes out with different jerseys. He cuts a rap about Cody. He's like, I don't know. Fuck Cody. Starts cursing up a storm on SmackDown. But, man, and I did the reaction, and I said, I take everything I ever said about Cena back. Finally, Cena turns heel. If he wins 17 as a heel, I will not mind it now. I know, I would kind of still be a little bit pissed because he broke Flair's record, which should never be broken. Even though he's tied it now, so I didn't think he would ever get broken, but now I think Cena will beat Cody at Mania, get number 17, hold it for however long, and then maybe somewhere down the line we get a Punk match, maybe we get a Roman match, maybe Roman pins Cena to get the belt back. I don't know. But have you noticed when Rock comes out, he's like, he did the 3, then he did the 2, Next, one. Who is that one? People are saying Roman. I don't know. It might be Punk. So it's either Roman or Punk. I think it's going to be the next guy in that little faction that Rock has. I mean, Travis Scott really is not a member. But I think he's going to have, like, the top 3 guys. Him, Cena, Roman's going to be next. Roman's going to turn back to the dark side, I think. The thing is, with Heyman or without Heyman? I think it's going to be with Heyman. But, I mean, we're going to see. They're like, well, what happens with the Usos? Maybe Rock forms this big faction, like what the Bloodline really should be. But then again, I'm like, whoa, what happens to Solo? What happens to Jacob? What happens to Tama Tonga Loa? What happens to Coolio? What happens to Lance Anoy? What happens to Zila Fatu and Thaddeus Fatu when they come up? So this whole Bloodline thing is just like evolved. It's just amazing. So, Rock, once again, like he did last year, he's taking us on a ride. And now, we're strapped in for the next 6 weeks to see what happens. We already got Cena and Cody. That's locked in. Bianca and Mommy Rhea Ripley or Io or both, that's not locked in yet. Tiffy versus Charlotte, pretty much locked in. Now, and the other matches have probably be Cena CM Punk versus Seth, and then maybe against Roman in a triple threat. I mean, you have to see what happens there. And then you're gonna worry about the U.S. title. You're gonna worry about the Intercontinental title, which will probably be a multi-man match. As far as Shinsuke goes, probably beats Eli Drake, and then I think maybe Jimmy Uso gets a shot at Shinsuke at Mania, wins that, and also Jey Uso versus Walter for the Raw World title is official. So I think we got 4 or 5 official matches right now. Not on any, I mean, don't know what nights yet. We probably won't know until like beginning of April. And we're gonna have the women's matches are gonna be finalized probably after tomorrow. And then gonna worry about the women's U.S. title and the women's Intercontinental title. Gonna worry about the tag team belts. I mean, I think we're gonna get a ladder match on the SmackDown side with the Motor City Machine Guns, the Yes Boys, Pretty Deadly. We're gonna get Los Lobos. We're gonna get DIY and the Dark Prophets. A fatal 5-way ladder match for the SmackDown tag team titles at Mania, and that's gonna be epic. I would put that on night 1. I mean, we have to see what that happens with that. As far as the Raw title, tag team titles, that's up in the air right now. That's so up in the air. Because we got War Machine and the Creed Brothers tomorrow night. So if War Machine retains, who do they face? Do they face anybody? I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And then the women's tag team belts. What does Liv and Raquel do? They got to defend against who? Who? They're gonna put Katana Chance and Kaden Carter together at WrestleMania? Ugh. No. If Io does not win tomorrow, what I would do is wait for Kairi and Asuka to get hopefully medically cleared by Mania, and have Io and Kairi, the Sky Pirates, go after Liv and Raquel, win the belts, and have maybe Asuka in the corner, because she's not medically cleared yet, but you can have her at Mania to be in the corner at least, cheering on, yeah, Kairi, Io! You know, that. You have Io and Kairi get their WrestleMania moment, finally. They win the tag team titles as the Sky Pirates, and they hold it for a little while, and then we'll see what happens with all that stuff in the women's tag team division. Not that there is one, but we knew that from the beginning, so. So lots of storylines are going to come out this week and going into Mania. So I mean, we'll see what happens with that. As far as like what Chelsea Green might do, I don't know who she could face. I hope not Mia Yim again for the final time. I hope not. It should be somebody like, I don't know. They're saying maybe Becky Lynch might return at Mania to face Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental title and beat her. So the man will get gold once again. And I don't know what's going to happen with Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea fights Piper when Piper turns on her, or Chelsea turns on Piper. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. You know, people are like, why didn't they beat Natalya? I'm like, But if they're going to do Natalya, why didn't they do it last night? It's in Toronto. It was in their home country. So, I mean, we'll see what happens on the women's side with the mid-card titles. And then we'll worry about the men's tag team titles and the Intercontinental and U.S. title. I think Braun Breaker's going to defend that belt against AJ and maybe a couple more people. Probably like a multi-man match. And then Shinsuke will probably face Jimmy Uso, like I said. And that's that. And then we'll probably start Stand and Deliver right after Roadblock. Like, who is Oba might be facing, or if he still has a belt, then again it could be Moose going into Unbreakable as the NXT and X Division champ, because Oba versus Moose is for the NXT World title. So it could end in chicanery with no winner, or Oba, Femi pins Moose to retain, and then he goes on to face Trick Willie, possibly in a rematch at Stand and Deliver. We got that. I mean, we'll see what happens with Julia and Stephanie Vacour, because they're supposedly unifying those belts. Julia's banged up right now, so she could lose the NXT Women's title to Stephanie. Stephanie will hold the North American and NXT Women's World title. And then maybe Delta gets the next shot. Maybe Sol Ruka. I don't know. We should have with that. The North American title. Sadly, I think my cousin Tony D is going to lose it to Shawn Spears this week or at Roadblock. And then we'll see what happens with that. Tag team division, don't know. Don't know, because we have Fraxium going after the TNA tag team titles against the Hardys. So, I think the Hardys will retain, because they're going to Unbreakable after that. Well, actually, Sacrifice that week, which is the 14th. So, I don't think any of the TNA titles get, will be changed, I should say. So, I don't think that's going to happen. So, I think the only title change we're going to get is probably Julia losing her belt to Stephanie Vacour. I could be wrong, but we'll see. That's that. So, the tag titles, I think Fraxium will lose to the Hardys and keep the belts and probably lose those belts to, I have no idea who. That's the question. Who does Fraxium actually finally lose to? I was thinking it was going to be Briggs and Inamura, but that match was epic. But didn't happen because Fraxium retained, obviously. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with the men's tag team titles. As far as the women's North America title, which Stephanie has, well, we'll have to see what happens after Roadblock. Like I said, I think that belt's going to be unified, hopefully into one belt. I think you said, well, fuck the women's North American title. So that means that belt was only in existence for like a couple of months. What a waste of a mid-card title. But I mean, we'll see what happens after Roadblock, what they do with the NXT World Title and the NXT Women's Title, I should say, and the Women's North American Title. And that's that. But lots of things going on, lots of booking possibilities are going to be coming over the next month. And then I think everything's going to get finalized probably the week before, about a week or two before Mania Night 1 and 2, and Stand and Deliver. And we got that. And then we got Mania Night 1 and 2, the 19th, and I think the 19th and the 20th of April. And then after that, we're probably on the road to Backlash in May. And then we'll be on the road to All In. Make some pit stops along the way. And then we'll have, for TNA, we'll be back with Slammiversary in Long Island. And then New Jersey gets SummerSlam in early August. And then, All Out will be, I think, that weekend. And then we got Clash in, was it Clash in Paris, I think. It's August the 31st, I think, or the 30th. And then, I think All Out is the weekend after that, which I think is September the 7th. And then, right then, we'll just breeze on through. And also, April the 6th is AEW's next pay-per-view, Dynasty, number 3. So right after Revolution, we're going right, our next major pay-per-view is Dynasty, and then after Dynasty, we're going right to WrestleMania, about 2 weeks later. So, lots of stuff, man. And then we got the G1 coming up for all you great New Japan Pro Wrestling fans, coming up in July. I think it's G1 Climax number 33, 34, I don't even know what number it's up to now. That's going to be epic when we get back to the G1 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, lots of good stuff coming this spring, and we're going to have a red-hot summer of wrestling action. So, hopefully I'll be here through most of it. I definitely will be here through WrestleMania. And then after that, we'll see. I should be good for May. And then June, it gets a little bit iffy because, like I said, after Mania, my work schedule changes up a little bit again. Go to a new season, my schedule changes a little bit. So we'll see what happens with all that. But anyway, leave me your thoughts and opinions about the Elimination Chamber. Your thoughts on CENA finally turning heel. Siding with The Rock of all people. And Jade coming back to kick Naomi's ass. And Randy Orton and his London's Voice coming back to kick Kevin Owens' ass. So leave me your thoughts and opinions about all that down below in the comments section. We'll have a little discussion, if you will. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I am out of here. I am going to try to record my, actually, I'm going to do TNA and Ring of Honor. Get that out of the way. And then tomorrow we'll do AEW, Collision, and Dynamite. Probably sometime early afternoon on Monday. So, probably around 2, between 2 and 3. We'll get that all done, and then we'll get you right into Monday Night Raw, and then your Monday Night Raw review tomorrow night, right here on this channel, Kill Demon 669. Excuse me, not this channel, sorry. This is the Peter Joseph channel, but it'll be over on my Kill Demons channel. It's late, I'm sorry, my head's not with me right now. That's that. But anyway, final rating for the Elimination Chamber. I was going to give the entire pay-per-view 4 out of 10, but then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, boom, lifted that way up. Men's Chamber was good. Predictable winner. I was hoping Punk, but it was good. It was a good chamber match. And then Cena turning heel, bumped that up. 7.25 out of 10. I know people gave it higher ratings, but this is my opinion, and I gave it 7.25 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comment section, like I said before. and we'll have a little discussion, and that's that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Once again, 7.25 out of 10 stars for Elimination Chamber. CENA's a heel. You gotta love it. I can't wait till tomorrow night on Raw and this Friday night on SmackDown as we're on the road to Mania. 6 weeks away. Gonna be epic Easter weekend. Epic. Can't wait. Cannot wait. And that's that. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, well, like John Cena would say, well, he didn't say, I can't do it because I have electronics. You know, drop the mic, it's over. Until next time, if you're not down with that, fuck you, man. And that's it. I'm Peter Joseph, and I'm a bad, bad man, signing off. Peace out, rock on and rock hard with your cuckoo. And if you're not down with that, fuck you. And that's that. Until next time, peace.